Good morning, Shamstars. Welcome to mathematics class. Today we will learn more about fractions. In more about fractions, first is unit fraction. What do you mean by unit fraction? Fraction with numerator 1 are called unit fractions. Means the in fraction, if the numerator is 1, that are called as unit fraction. Like we are having some examples: 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 4, 1 by 11. These are the examples of unit fraction. Second is like fractions. Like fractions are those fractions with same denominator are called like fractions. If a fraction is having same denominator, that are called as like fraction. Like we are having 1 by 7, 2 by 7, 3 by 7, 5 by 7. Here 7 is the denominator in each case. That means these are the examples of like fractions. Third is unlike fractions. Fractions with different denominators are called unlike fractions. Means in which denominator is different, that are called as unlike fraction. Like 3 by 8, 4 by 5, 1 by 7, 6 by 10. Like here all the denominators are different: 8, 5, 7, 10. All are different. That means these are unlike fractions. Next topic is comparison of fraction. Now we have to compare the fraction. There are 3 rules to learn comparison. Rule number 1 is when the denominator is same, the fraction with the bigger numerator is greater. Means when the denominator is same, like the lower number, the denominator is also called the total parts, that is the denominator. The fraction with bigger numerator means whose numerator is bigger is the greater fraction. Like here we are having one example: 3 by 5 and 2 by 5. Now see here, denominators are same, 5, 5, and the numerator, who is numerator bigger? 3. So 3 by 5 is greater than 2 by 5. Or we can learn it with the help of one picture. Here we are having one circle and divided into 5 equal parts. Second circle also divided into 5 equal parts. In first we are having 3 parts shaded. In second we are having 2 parts shaded. Clear from the picture that 3 parts shaded are more than 2 parts shaded. So that means 3 by 5 is greater than 2 by 5. Rule number 2 is when the numerator is the same, the fraction with the smaller denominator is greater. Means we are having one example: 3 by 7 and 3 by 5. In this, numerator is same 3 and the smaller denominator, whose denominator is smaller, 3 by 5. This denominator is smaller, that means this fraction is the greater fraction. 3 by 5 is greater than 3 by 7. Here is one picture drawn in 3 by 7 fraction also and 3 by 5 fraction. In this, the length is same and this 3 by 7 is divided into 7 parts and this 3 by 5 is divided into 5 parts. It is clear from the picture also that these 3 parts of 5 equal parts out of 5 equal parts is greater than 3 parts out of 7 equal parts. That means 3 by 5 is greater than 3 by 7. Rule number 3 is when the numerator and denominator are same in both fractions, the fractions are equal. Means when the numerator is equal to numerator and denominator is equal to denominator, then both the fractions are equal. Like here we are having 4 by 5 and 4 by 5. Means both the fractions are equal, and we will write 4 by 5 is equal to 4 by 5. Activity 4 is based on comparison. So first question is circle the greater fraction in each pair. A part is 8 by 15 and 8 by 19. Now this is based on second rule, that when the numerator is same, the fraction with smaller denominator is greater. Means in this the numerator is same, 8 and 8. Now we will check the denominators. Here it is 15 and 19. Means the smaller denominator. Smaller denominator is 15 and this fraction is greater. That means 8 by 15 is greater. So we have circled 8 by 15. Next is B part, 2 by 9 and 4 by 9. This is based on rule number 1. When the denominator is same, the fraction with bigger numerator is greater. That means the denominator is same, 9 and 9. Now we have to check the bigger numerator. Whose numerator is bigger? 2 or 4? 4 is bigger. That means 4 by 9 is greater than 2 by 9. So we will circle 4 by 9. C part, 5 by 6 and 5 by 7. This is again based on the rule number 2. When the numerator is same, the fraction with smaller denominator is greater. That means the numerator is same in this 5 and 5. Now the smaller denominator is 6 and this fraction is greater. That means 5 by 6 is greater than 5 by 7. D part is 3 by 8 and 3 by 5. Now the numerator is same. Again the fraction with smaller denominator is greater. That means 3 by 5 is greater than 3 by 8. So we will circle 3 by 5. In E part we are having 1 by 3, 1 by 6. So when the numerator is the same, again the fraction with smaller denominator is greater. Smaller denominator is 3. That means 1 by 3 is greater fraction. So we will circle 1 by 3. F part is 14 by 20, 13 by 20. Now when the denominator is same, the fraction with bigger numerator is greater. That means the bigger numerator is 14. So 14 by 20 is greater than 13 by 20. Second question is use greater than, less than or equals to sign. We have to use these three signs. A part is 2 by 5, 3 by 5. Now again the denominator is same. So the fraction with bigger numerator is greater. That means 3 by 5 is greater than 2 by 5. B part is 7 by 9, 8 by 9. Denominators are same. So bigger numerator is 8 by 9. That means 8 by 9 is greater than 7 by 9. C part is 11 by 15, 9 by 15. Denominator again same. Then fraction with bigger numerator. Bigger numerator means 11. 11 is bigger than 9. So 11 by 15 is greater than 9 by 15. We will put the sign of greater than. D part is 4 by 9, 4 by 8. Now the fraction with same numerator, and now we will check the smaller denominator. Smaller denominator is 8. That means 4 by 8 is greater. In E part we are having 1 by 3, 1 by 9. That means the numerator is the same. The fraction with smaller denominator is greater. Smaller denominator means 3. 1 by 3 is greater than 1 by 9. F part we are having 6 by 11, 6 by 10. Numerator is the same. We have to check the denominator now. Smaller denominator is 10. That means 6 by 10 is greater fraction. So 6 by 10 is greater than 6 by 11. G part is we are having 9 by 13, 9 by 10. When the numerator is the same, the fraction with smaller denominator is greater. Smaller denominator is 10. That means 9 by 10 is greater than 9 by 13. H part is 4 by 7, 1 by 7. When the denominators is same, in this denominators are same, the fraction with bigger numerator is greater. That means bigger numerator is 4 and 4 by 7 is greater than 1 by 7. In I part we are having 7 by 18, 7 by 15. When the numerator is same, we have to check the smaller denominator. Smaller denominator is 15. That means 7 by 15 is greater than 7 by 18. In third question, we are having Rohit and Munaf got a cake each from their mother. Rohit ate 3/8 of the cake while Munaf ate only 2/8. Who ate more? We have to check who ate more. So we will draw a cake in the form of rectangle where both the cakes are having 8 parts, and we will color or shade 3 parts in case of Rohit and 2 parts in case of Munaf. It is clear from the picture that Rohit ate more cake as compared to Munaf. Or we can say that the fraction with same denominator, when the denominator is same, the fraction with bigger numerator is greater. That means 3 by 8 is greater. So Rohit ate more cake. Fourth question is, Aditi and Raji started writing at the same time. After some time, Aditi completed 3/5 of her work while Raji completed 3/4 of the work. Who completed more work? Now again we will draw the work completed by Aditi and Raji. In this 5 parts are there. Here in Raji 4 parts are there. The length should be equal in this 5 parts and 4 parts. Now when we shaded these 3 parts out of 4 parts and 3 parts out of 5 parts, it is clear from the picture also that 3/4 is more than 3/5. That means Raji completed more work. Or we can say, when the numerator is the same, the fraction with smaller denominator, that means whose denominator is smaller, like 4 denominator is smaller and this fraction is greater, that means 3 by 4 is greater. So Raji completed more work. You have to complete question number 1 in book and question number 2, 3, 4 in notebook. Tomorrow we will do ascending and descending order in fraction. Thank you, Shamstars. That's all for today. You can drop your queries on Google Classroom. Thank you and have a nice day.